Today I will discuss the exam style questions. Today I will discuss questions number 7, 8 and 9 of exam style questions. Today I will discuss questions 7, 8 and 9 of exam style questions of chapter number 3. Today I am going to discuss question number 7 and 8 of exam style question. Today I am going to discuss questions number 7 and 8 of exam style questions of chapter number 3. In question number 7, you have been asked to tell about the information point of a zoo, which is telling the visitors to use a menu to select information about animals. Then the menu is telling users about 500 different animals, and the information is provided only if using high definition video with an audio track. Now you have to tell one input device through which you can enter the choice of your animal about which you want to know. So there are many input devices. You can use a microphone, you can use a microphone, you can use a keyboard, a touchpad to input your option of the selected animal. The input is shown on a monitor. State one other output device that could be used for the information point. Many output devices can be used. One is being used, the monitor is already being used, but you can use a speaker to tell about the animal through a voice note. You can use a speaker to tell about the animal, or you can use a printer to give a printout to the user related to the animal, etc. Now you have to tell that the video files are stored on an information point. Which storage device could be used? There could be a USB that could be inserted at the point of information, or SSD, HDD, hard disk can be used on the information point to save the information about the animal. Now comes part D. The zoo decides to introduce QR codes in different places. When the user will scan the QR code, he will be shown further information about that animal on the mobile phone. Now you have to describe how customers obtain the information from the QR codes. First of all, the customer will scan the given QR code about the animal from his phone. The QR code will be interpreted by the QR code application, and the customer will be directed to a website that will display further information about the animal. QR code can be saved by the user. Because the question carries 4 marks, you have to give one more point. So you can give this point, at this point, that QR code can be saved for future use. Question number 8. Anna has a farm that grows fruit. She has a system that monitors the conditions of the growing fruit. Sensors are used in this system. Explain what is meant by sensor. Sensors are used to display. Sensors are used to. You know that sensors are used to gather information about your environment. So sensor is an input device which takes readings from the environment. State 2 sensors that could be used in this system. Mainly the temperature sensor will be there to measure the temperature of the surroundings of the plants. The sensor will take readings from the environment, and the reading will be sent to the microprocessor. And because the question carries 6 marks, so each sensor has to be of 3 points, because you have to justify 3 points for each sensor. So I have written this point also, that further action will be taken if the readings are out of range. Although this is not the job of a sensor, but I have added it to make it a total of 3 in temperature sensor. Then comes moisture sensor. Moisture is moisture is the level of water inside the soil. So the sensor will take readings from the soil, and it will send the reading to the microprocessor. Again, this is not the job of a sensor to take further action if the readings are out of range. But as the question carries 6 marks, you have to write 3 points each of the two senses. So I have written this point also, that further action will be taken if the readings are out of range. Yes, readings will be, or the readings will be out of range. Now comes the last question, question number 9. The diagram shows 5 output devices and 5 descriptions. Now you have to match each output device with its description. Let me go to the answer. This is the answer. Inkjet printer. Inkjet printer is a printer which drops inks on the paper, which are pushed onto the paper. LCD screen, flat panel display, and uses light modulating properties of liquid crystals. That use a flat panel display that uses light modulating properties of liquid crystals, as you can see it over here. As you know, that in LCD screens, liquid crystals are used, and in LED screens, light emitting diode, small LED lights are used. 2D cutter. 2D cutter is not discussed in this chapter, is not a part of this chapter, but you can say that 2D powered laser. A laser light is used to cut a plane into an XY plane. If you can see it from the internet, let me write the picture of a 2D cutter. As you can see this from here, that the 2D cutter machine is cutting this plane into cutting out holes from this plane, 2D plane, and you can further see it over here from this 2D plane. Then comes LED screen, which is a flat panel display panel display that uses an array of light emitting diodes. Let me show you on the internet. If I'll search it on Google, then you can see these are the flat panel displays, and all these panel contain light emitting diodes. Like this. Okay, then comes the laser printer. Electrically charged powdered ink is transferred onto paper. Let me show you the laser printer. You can see this powder is being sprayed on drums in order to print these on the papers in the form of rollers. So this was all about activity. So this was all about exam style questions of chapter number 3. Next time I will discuss the questions of chapter number 4. Thank you.